What is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? So, the 8th of Sun. We are seeing how far and how ridiculous his crew is going to be now that they've really experienced some of the more harder things. Not only was this like perfectly set up for them, seeing how this was had to do with ancient magic, and this episode pretty much uh, answers the question like who is the strongest in the kingdom, and clearly right now it is well, hands down, and is now his crew. And this is kind of something I wanted from the show a little bit earlier, to kind of put them up there on this level with well, but it's okay because now that they've shown, these side characters can keep up with him in the times that it's needed, and B, um, not only are they unique in their own fighting styles and they can grow different ways. I think the only one of them that we see uh, using a force ability, or wow, I said force abilities. I need to stop. Only when we see them using the actual magic in their combat was the hand-to-hand girl, which kind of makes sense that she would be as good as she is with the trainer that she has and the way that she fights in general. Because I honestly didn't see it for a second. I was like, oh, she might be out of her lead really bad, and she winds up being the one actually using. Oops, I'm using the wrong button. Actually using magic. So I like that. This is kind of what I wanted in general, and I think they're delivering a little bit of what we should have been getting for some time, because not only did they pretty much usher in how everybody's going to be utilized and take care of certain aspects, but I think they did a good job of making it seamlessly of, hey, we got to go in this dungeon, and they didn't they didn't need well to pretty much make this grand old plan. They themselves knew, hey, we should probably back up and let us handle it. Like, you have magic, it's a lot easier to just, wave your hand and blast a whole bunch of people. So if three of us go down from getting ridiculously tired, you go in and you handle the rest. And I like that. That's kind of like one of those things where you have to just be humble, like humble yourself and understand who the stronger person is at the moment and accept it. And then once you can do that, guess what? You're moving a lot better forward when it comes down to the end game of it all, right? Like, now you have someone who you can truly trust to cover you when you're, out of it, and instead of just going and trusting your army of fighters that might need help throughout it. Like, they're getting the guy who's watching over them this week, he was pretty much fighting with them as well by blocking certain attacks at times. So I really did like how they utilized everybody, and they even made someone who I didn't expect be there do something. Because I didn't expect the old guy, to still be like their go-to watcher. Like, he's their pretty much mentor at this point, and I'm guessing he's gonna be called upon every time they're doing dungeons. So I look forward to that. I like his character. He's kind of the Kakashi. I feel like he has a lot of actual training. He's seen. I don't know. Kakashi didn't really have a student that got really old, and then I don't know. He just his personality, I guess you can say, though. But anyway, everything that I have been wanting for the side characters was answered, and even all the way to his girl with what she can do magically. and how broken it's probably going to be at the end of the show. Oh god, it's it's very, very fun to watch these characters become adults, because all we saw was him as an adult chilling with his people, and all of a sudden that was about it, right? Like, that was the beginning of the show, and I was like, so is this where we're starting? And they're like, no, back when he was a boy. I was like, yes. So here we go. We're gonna see how good this show can get towards this ending part now, because as of what we're seeing, we're clearly gonna see just who is, oh wow, just who is a lot better at keeping control of all of this ridiculousness. Not only did they step up pretty big, but they find these vehicles, or like these aircrafts, and they have no, like, I'm guessing, you know, they have no idea, since they didn't even know about the, well, here's the thing. The guy that's on our team, um, he knew about the teleportation stuff. He just figured it out too late, right? So, I wanted to say that they don't know much about ancient magic or the ancient civilization and their magic, but clearly he did, right? He knew exactly what the heck happened and why it was happening, and that they made a mistake as soon as the mistake was made. So that's kind of red flags in the case of just him being fully on board, not knowing what's going on, or actually having a much better idea what they're sending him into, and not giving the proper information to everybody. You know, like, this might be one of the more dangerous things you've ever done. And it could contain a dragon, right? Like, not only is all this stuff true, they also knew that there probably was a dragon. And lo and behold, there was a dragon. So, I don't know if this golem dragon is that scary, but it seems like it, because not only was it a dragon, it had scales made of mithril, which is really a ridiculous type of, whatchamacallit, a ridiculous type of metal. So if that is the case, it makes a lot of sense why they were just as, like, deadly as they were coming off. This dragon was as deadly as it was coming off, because it had to be. Not only was it trying to fire breathe and fight like a dragon, it wound up being an easy match for Well when he's already exhausted, by the way. So if he's not exhausted, this kid is disgusting. 5 days. I should have started that at the beginning. 5 days of straight up battling non-stop, or, you know, take his fiance got to take a 2-hour nap. Aww. Aww. Yeah, and then she was back into the battle. Like, they were at it, man. And this is a really good showcase of, if they came out of the cave and they deal with what they're going to deal with, it's going to be nothing compared to this. And that's kind of what I wanted, is to see that overall teamwork and effort, you can't not jump away, be put to use and utilized throughout the show, instead of just being like, yes, and this could happen. Or you could, you know, we had to kind of make up the story as we go, like, oh yeah, they probably had a big battle and they worked together. No, we know for sure they did like 5 to 6 days of grinding. They're not even out yet, by the way. So the Eighth Sun is very interesting in my opinion. I am truly enjoying it. I hope you guys are having a good day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So with that being said, take care and peace. Oh no, thought I had my force. Oh god. Ah! Jesus. Stop. Let's get it. This and this. Oof. Oh, you can't parry that? Or I'm just too slow. I'll get better.